frozen on lolly screen now. Blue screen.
You think you could still dunk today?
I'm not 70. I'm old.
I didn't.
What you mean?
I mean, I don't know. Like,
I know if you say, how you phrase that question, you think you to say, ask me if I still can dunk? I'm 42. I mean, don't I look in shape?
Oh, greatest of shape. Look at you. Are you kidding me?
Okay.
Go.
Foxy.
Stay solid.
Go Pelicans, let's go. Thanks for watching. Catfish Corleone Gaming, thank you. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you for watching.
You know, as the regular season, Greg,
Thanks
winds down, you can feel things start to change around the league, can't you?
Yeah, I mean, some teams are getting totally in the zone for the playoffs, while other squads are using this time to plan for next year and try to figure out what went wrong.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Josh Giddey is out there. Then it's Lou Dort. Then there's Sharp. And it's Williams at the four-man position. Outside, Dort. Passes it to Williams. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Well, great decision from Dort. If your teammate is open, get him the basketball. Nicely done.
Ingram outside.
He didn't holding me by my waist.
To the paint. Here's Johnson. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist.
Why the hell he holding me by my waist? So they cheating like that?
Just over a minute here in the first.
That's how they cheat on him?
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. I did catch up with the Thunder's head coach. One point he made to his players was, they're going to try to attack us where we live. Right at home, in the paint, at the rim. We have to be ready to contest shots, play physical, and match their intensity. Guys, we will all find
Oh, my God, that was a foul. Come on now.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And the ball goes out of bounds.
That's my ball. He knocked it out of my hand. What the? Ooh, boy, I'm telling you.
Here's Giddey. Oh, and it looks like
it's
going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
McCollum deciding where to go with it. Allen is trying to free himself up. Tries again. It's good. Allen has got his second bucket of the night.
Well, Jonas Valanciunas has the instincts, the size, and the smarts to go ahead and take advantage of those missed shots and create them into points.
You know, one thing, Greg, the Thunder have done a great job drafting international players.
Get that out of here.
Just like Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams in the past.
Want something, I got no. Call got no. Call something on that.
KC scouts for just finding guys
Call Go 10 on that.
all over the world.
Williamson against Williams. Clock at 6. Now, here's Dort. Not a lot of room.
Getting those long arms in the way and the vision of that shooter, Jonas Valanciunas, doesn't get the block.
Yeah,
he
holding
the shot.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And the shot is good from Johnson.
Wow, how about the start to this game? Taking excellent shots, capitalizing on everything the defense is giving him. This is great stuff.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He had 35 points last game out.
This guy's got tremendous length for his position. So at 6'6", Gilgeous-Alexander, confident attacking in the paint.
Ingram against Dort. Inside, here's Johnson. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. 6 points for Johnson. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Their last encounter was in Oklahoma City.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
Well, you have to believe the coaching staff made that a point of emphasis. Better aggressiveness, better intensity on the backboards.
That is
only boxing out of net there. Come on now.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force. Never easy to stop this guy at the rim. That is a beautiful contest right there.
Dort wide open, and there's another one for the Thunder.
Being ready on the catch, such an important skill, and Luke Dort's confidence really starting to grow.
Ingram outside. Pass to Williamson. That's good for Williamson on the assist from Ingram.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
And Giddey gets it to go.
Well, you get a sense of why people are so excited about the well-rounded game of Josh Giddey. Good from the mid-range there.
Johnson, the pass to Valanciunas. Johnson against Williams. Williamson trying to free himself up. A shot fake there, got the D out of position.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Dort kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the pass to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Dort. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Dort's got 7 points in the game. Ingram outside. Here's Johnson. Some solid defense from Šarić.
Oh, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Down low, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. 8 points for him.
I like that. Lou Dort knows I don't have an opportunity, but I can put a pass on time and on target and get my teammate involved. Nicely done.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Thunder.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
And, guys, things are looking up in New Orleans. The extension for Zion Williamson reflecting his commitment to this young core, and with the 8th pick and Dyson Daniels, that the Pels added to their of young wing defenders. They're building a team to contend.
Pelicans trail by 6. Pass to Valanciunas to the inside. Here's Johnson, and that one is good.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Giddey.
Oh my God, that was a push.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. There's Williams.
Oh my God.
And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Heads up defensive play by Jonas Valanciunas. The alert, the aware, the always ready to send it back.
Another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
Here's Giddey following the score by New Orleans.
Oh my God! Come on now!
For the ball, the official signals a jump ball here. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
That was Tell him appreciate it. Please say trash and subscribe to my channel.
And it's the Thunder with the ball.
Man!
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
Why is they...
Williams has got 3 assists now in this one.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
And there it is again from him. Shot good from Johnson.
Come on, man.
17 points for Johnson. The Thunder with the lead. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City moving the ball around.
Come on, y'all pushing it. Got the thing. Come on now.
Alan Tunis.
I gotta stop that.
Alan Tunis.
Come on, man. Get off me.
Rebound with that last one here tonight. Johnson double team. It's stolen by Sharks.
Man, okay.
Here's Dort. Drops in the tray on the fast break. Dort's got 10 points in the game.
Boy, he's heating up fast coming out of the gate. 4 out of 5 from the field.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. During the last decade, from 2010 onwards, the Thunder had the second most wins in the NBA.
It's mind-boggling to consider that. That was clearly during the Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, and James Harden era. The Spurs
come on, man.
Time frame. What that can tell you, though, is small market teams can win in the NBA.
And now
what they're doing is taking the ball?
Lays it up off the glass. Now it's a 7-point Thunder lead.
Well, this guy's flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific...
I can't get a foul?
Johnson. Good again. He's on.
God, no foul, no foul.
Boy, his hard work on the offensive glass, earning an additional opportunity.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Joe. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and
this ain't no foul. Look at him. I'm on the side of him right here.
Like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
Look, smack. I didn't foul him. I was on the side of him. But they're gonna call foul on me.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the
oh my God, that's bull crap, man.
Made on the floor.
That's right. The
coach still feels this wasn't the right call. You gotta acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it, the double checking, and the game continues on. And sometimes.
And the Thunder with the possession here. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. They've got Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Williams. And it's Saric in at the 5.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Mavericks got the job done. He had an impressive number of points, and his active hands were on display again with a lot of steals. The stat line was filled, and the whole league is talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
And that one falls for Johnson. And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
Now here's Williams. 17 points in his last outing. Williams trying to break free. The shot by Sharch, no good. Pelicans trail by 9.
A dry spell for sure.
Here's Johnson. No good there. And the Thunder going the other way now. They're off to San Antonio after this game, bringing their show to the AT&T Center. That'll be the third game of this 3-game road trip. And Sharch kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
When you look at Josh Giddey's overall skill set and combine that with the 6'8" size and the point guard mindset that he has, he is special. The playmaking, the willingness to score it in tough spots. This guy has got a bright future.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Pelicans shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And that one falls for Johnson. And he makes both free throws.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 14. Williamson against Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Valanciunas grabs the board. Valanciunas has got 6 rebounds in the game. McCollum dishes to Williamson. To the middle. Here's hits it again. Wow!
And as he continues to fill it up, guys, he's nearing first place all time for points in a season.
Yep, historically dominant, GA. He's put them on his back all season long.
And Wilt Chamberlain scoring 4,029 points back in 1962. A whole different era, to be sure, but to surpass that now would be almost inconceivable. And you have to like the way he's attacking the defense, drawing fouls and getting himself chances at the line this quarter.
Outside Williams, has to Giddey. To the paint. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist by Sharch. Williams has got 6 points.
At his size, Dario Saric can see the floor, and he knows how to put it on time and on target.
Kicks it out to McCollum. Ingram outside. McCollum against Gilgeous-Alexander. Over to the wing. Johnson outside. And there it is for him. Johnson's got 28 points for the game.
And as we've watched him develop, Zion has steadily improved his passing ability.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. And as incredible as Zion Williamson has been and is, the big problem, Greg, is keeping him ready to play. His health.
And there have been all sorts of opinions chiming in on whether he can play at a high weight. But the bottom line is something needs to happen to keep him healthy. He's lost too much time early in his career.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Joe's checked in.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Johnson inside. Gilgeous-Alexander cover. Sinks the triple. Now just a 3-point Thunder lead.
The pure shooting ability of Ingram does all the talking there. He gets the ball and delivers that quick release.
Williams passes to Saric.
On the offensive glass, Williamson is adept at reading misses and pouncing on.
Nabbing another steal.
And every swipe he comes up with.
And good. He hits it again.
That bucket does it. He's tied the top spot for points in a season.
Well, to call him a force in offense wouldn't do him justice. This has been a season for the ages.
He's climbed the rankings all season, and now he shares a spot at the top. 4,029 points. I still can't believe it. Never thought we'd see Wilt Chamberlain's 62-mark match, but today is the day.
The kick out to Williams. Over to the left wing. Here's Joe. He's guarded by Johnson. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Valanciunas has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Holman here now for an injury report. Now for an update on Josh Giddey's injury. Let's send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, I caught up with the Oklahoma City. Guys, he says it's just a bruised shoulder.
That'd be fouling, man.
Because at first they feared it was much worse. If he were to miss time right now, it would really hurt this team, especially during the latter stages of the season. Kevin?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
There's no question, because even if you know what's healing times, the time frames can be totally different or similar. The more responsibility this guy seems to be given, the better he gets. He's improved every year, and at this point in Shea's career, it looks like his ceiling could be very, very high.
Outside Williams, over Valanciunas. The Thunder with another miss.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Here's McCollum. Connects on the 9-footer. McCollum's got the lead up to 4 now for the Pelicans.
If there's a weakness in your defense,
we got the lead. We need to keep the lead.
Find it. Reads the floor exceptionally well.
Left side Williams. Steve from Valanciunas.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Inside. And got it.
It won't come out.
A day has come that
I got the record.
See, he has done the impossible.
A new record for points in a season. Incredible.
He has broken Wilt Chamberlain's historic mark from 1962. It stood for decades until now. And his magical season continues. The home crowd now showing their appreciation.
Gee, his consistency night after night, performing at this level, something special to behold.
This is the stuff that legends are made of. This guy has been a scoring machine all season long.
Dort, he's checked in for the Thunder. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. The pass to Joe. Over Johnson. Joe can't get it to go. New Orleans leading by 6. McCollum outside. Back to Johnson. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession. And Oklahoma City 6.
I'm talking about now they starting to bump into me, make me lose the ball.
Alexander passes to Williams. Outside, Dort trying to find Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets it to him, and it's good for 2.
This guy's showing off his entire offensive package right now. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander in full effect.
McCollum finds Ingram. To the inside. Kicks it out to McCollum. Back to Johnson. Lets it go. They get it back. Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
I tell you, you allow Jonas Valanciunas space and he will throw it down. He's got the size and length to make it look easy.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Well, the Thunder are trying to build something that will last. The front office says you stick to your principles, your values, and you think long-term. We're focused on building a sustainably great team. We continue to be forward-facing in that respect. Kevin, back to you.
It's a good philosophy, and they're not looking for any shortcuts, which is admirable. David, thanks.
Oh.
Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Dort. Knocked loose. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Dort. Several teams changing it up here. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. It's a three-point game. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. And that's the third of 4 straight played at home.
Offensively, McCollum sees the floor well. Not surprised to see him spot the open teammate.
Takes a three. Joe can't get it to go. Pelicans leading by 5. Here's Johnson. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh,
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Robinson Earl. Pass to Joe. And the foul on Larry Nance Jr. That's his first foul. Josh Giddey's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander.
Now into the lineup for the Thunder. Josh Giddey.
Passes it to Giddey. Out left to the wing. Holmgren kicks to Dort. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Johnson with the block. And they get it back. The Pelicans shooting indicative of smooth offensive play. Up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor. Down low. Here's Murphy, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
We've got a lot of
trying to get away with it.
Boy,
That's
they are
the
doing
killer part,
a
man.
tremendous job
They
on
be
the
fouling.
offensive glass. This is about the last
my
guy
God,
you want
man.
to send
Why
to the
you gonna
strike
make me
right
foul
there. They
him?
keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Team foul.
Under trailing by 7. Joe passes to Dort. Here's Giddey.
In the first half.
And taken away by
Got it.
Johnson.
Opportunistic defense.
That one problem, I got it.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. And now another look at that great drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And it's
Throw it back
finishes
to him
like
again.
that which have
Come on,
helped
give it
them
back to
build
him
this
again.
lead here in the first half.
Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Pass to Dort. And there's the pass to Joe. Out of bounds. New Orleans will take possession.
Let's do a shoot then.
Pelicans leading by 9. Ingram kicks to Johnson. To the middle. Here's Nance. And Nance slams it in.
What I love about Larry Nance Jr. is he doesn't need the ball to be effective, but when he does get the ball, he shoots with high percentage.
Pass to Dort. 1:06 left in the first half of basketball. Shot clock at 6. Here's Joe. That one's off. Still out of sync.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Ingram from the top of the key. He buries it. Ingram's got the lead up to 13 now for New Orleans.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Here's Dort. And the 3 ball is good. Dort's got 17 now.
You can see the work Lou Dort has put in to make himself a threat from 3. That's a pretty looking shot right there.
And oh boy, a lot of contact
Why
there,
did
but
this
he gets the
slam
ball and will shoot 2.
4 personal.
The Pelicans have been a perfect
15
8 of 8 at the line.
At the line for your Pelicans, Johnson. Taking 2 shots.
That's good from Johnson. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for the Thunder. And Johnson drops them both.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Joe can't get it to go.
And he has definitely been struggling.
Simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Not the kind of aggressive defense.
Not out there.
Right side, Dort. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
To me, that's where the frame of Lou Dort helps, right? He's so big and strong from the guard position. He can take contact.
The Thunder shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And they really got after it from a defensive standpoint throughout that entire game. The turnovers they forced really tell the story.
There has to be a willingness to take chances, jumping for steals, getting out in passing lanes, and all of that worked in their favor.
All free throws good from Dort.
They cheated that
Lou
one.
Dort earned his way into the NBA because of what he brings on the defensive end. He is stout. He's not going to back away from the challenge, and now he's knocking down threes. Those players in high demand.
And
I ain't got my 30-something points. They fouling me.
well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity. He has been in attack mode all night.
Ingram in the front court with Williamson. Johnson is out there with C.J. McCollum. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5 down low. And that's the group for Willie Green as we begin the second half. Passes it to Joe. And taken away by Johnson. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely great. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Joe. 5 on the clock. Lets it go from the wing. Valanciunas grabs the board. Valanciunas has got rebound number 15 here tonight. Ingram outside. Back to McCollum. Williams against Williamson. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Inside, here's Johnson. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist.
Can't get a foul? I can't get a foul. You don't got nowhere that's a foul.
Bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That is his first foul of the game. And the Thunder making a change here. Giddey's checked in. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Shot from 12. Saric passes to Giddey. Good on the shot.
Man,
Giddey's got his third bucket of the night.
Help.
Well, their first
if I'm holding your man, you're supposed to jump on my man.
A little bit of good shooting here. We'll find out.
The feed now to Johnson. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. 46 points for Johnson.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
The pass to Giddey. Dort against Johnson. Gilgeous Alexander surveying the D. He takes it in and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
The pressure that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can put on a defense with his ability to drive, that quickness is just a problem for defenders.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have, just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Johnson, good.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Williams, high post. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Ball violation. Jump ball.
So here is New Orleans. And here's New Orleans now. They're on an 11-3 run. Ingram outside. Pass to Johnson. Shoots the 3. The Pelicans keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock.
Well, Jonas Valanciunas showing good hands and finishing ability inside. And this guy on that end of the floor has always been effective.
Passes to George. Six to shoot. Back to Giddey. Saric trying to break through. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Williams kicks to Dort. Giddey the pass to Williams. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. Shot to stop the run. Pelicans pull it in. Johnson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Two points. That one goes. Johnson's got 53.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
McCollum against Gilgeous-Alexander. Giddey, no one around him. Hits it from three-point range. Giddey's got 5 points now this quarter.
Now this is going to help Josh Giddey's game. Boy, the confidence will rise if he can make these catch and shoot opportunities.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Giddey. Lets it go from deep. That shot off the mark. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Ingram outside. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. And good that time. Johnson's got 57 points.
Boy, it's a joy to watch Ingram as he's developed. One of the hardest working players in the game.
Saric passes to Dort. Williams trying to break free. And it's Ingram with the rebound. And Ingram has got the ball here for the New Orleans Pelicans. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
He's carried this team to this lead on his back, handling almost all the scoring duties.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Gilgeous-Alexander against McCollum.
Oh, they pushing.
Pass to Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 23 points. New Orleans has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Cullen passes to Williamson. And stolen by Giddey. On the wing, Williams. Covered by Williamson. Giddey kicks to Williams. Shot clock at 5. There's the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Williams has got his 4th assist in this one. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Here's Dort. It's rebounded by New Orleans. To the inside, Johnson. Williamson trying to free himself up. And the shot is good from Johnson.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Floats it up for Williams.
And I don't care what his size is.
Y'all let him
not
just
forget to box him out. He's
God.
just got a nose for the ball, and he is fearless.
Offensive rebound. Williamson kicks to McCollum. Nailed from three-point land. McCollum's got 5 now.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Dort against Ingram. Outside, Dort. Back. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Dort passes to Šarić. To the paint. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Get that out of there.
Johnson
Get that out of there. Get that out of there. Get off me.
Trying to free himself up. That's good from Johnson on the assist by McCollum. McCollum's got his 6th assist on the night. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court.
God, why y'all?
Ball in transition for easy ones, that's big
My
time.
God.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
McCollum passes to Johnson. Kicks it out to McCollum. To the wing right side. And a wide open look for Valanciunas.
That's what I'm talking about. Good shot. That's what I'm talking about.
How many times
Good
have we
three.
seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Dort finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Johnson against Giddey. Over Johnson. And Giddey gets it to go. Giddey's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, the handles have never been in doubt, Josh Giddey. That is pretty.
Come on,
passes it to Ingram. 1:44 left to play here in the third. And Valanciunas now atop the key. Over Šarić. Again, the Pelicans score.
I think we know Jonas Valanciunas is effective inside, but he's got an opportunity and ability and the touch to drain jumpers.
Pass to Šarić. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Up top, Giddey. Dort against Ingram. The 11-footer, and there's another one for the Thunder.
It's interesting when you watch Lou Dort get a couple of shots to fall early, the level of aggression starts to rise.
Oh, my God. Why you?
To the inside. Here's Johnson.
No
good on that one. And it's Oklahoma City the other way.
Why did it make me shoot like that?
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one off the back of the rim and in. 29 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Go! God, man!
Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander.
Quit dribbling, got no ball, pass it.
Giddey against Johnson. The pass to Ingram. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. For New Orleans, they haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
At the line for your Pelicans, Johnson. At the line for 2.
And that one falls for Johnson. And Johnson drops them both. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Giddey against Johnson. So here's Giddey. He's guarded closely. High arcing shot, and it's good on the layup. Giddey's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Josh Giddey at 6'8", guys. That floater's going to be tough to deal with. You know, they continue to feed him the ball, and he keeps delivering. The leading scorer in this one.
And the foul called on MP. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Man, that's bullshit, man. You know that's a bunch of bullshit.
He's deciding to change it up. And we all know that injuries are a part of the game.
But he can hold me like that and they call
players,
foul,
bigger
man.
players, there can be an additional challenge. Why is that?
Well, think about it, Kevin. If you're a 7-footer who maybe goes between 250 and 280 pounds, playing an 82-game grind with so little time for rest and for healing, the modern game with all the movement that's required, that is particularly challenging for any big man of that size.
So the Thunder 5 right now. Holmgren is out there with Saric. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Williams. And it's Joe in at the 2-guard. And great camera work showing up on the 18.
He wasn't even holding nobody. He was just standing down. Come on, you don't got no well.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Here's Alvarado to the wing on the left. They get a hand on it. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Oh, and the jam by Marshall.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Holmgren the pass to Joe. Left side, Saric. And he makes that one.
He knew what he wanted to do all along.
Running fast then, man. He took on real fast.
They've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. Here's Johnson, and he banks in the layup.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Lets it fly. And he overshot that one, missing.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And another one. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
Pass to Joe.
Joe ain't gonna do nothing.
And
Joe ain't gonna do
nothing. Jacks up a 3.
Good rebound. Come on, let go.
Boy, they can't cut into this lead with him going stone cold and only so much time to turn it around.
I like how you bowling me, man. That's a foul. Come on now.
Not playing with as much energy here lately.
Get the rebound. Get him out.
Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Holmgren's got 6 here in this quarter.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
Here's Johnson.
I can't get a foul, man. God, dog.
The other way. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Williams, and they call the foul. So
they call foul on us, though.
It
won't give me nothing.
You have to appreciate
you had 3 people on me.
And intensity on the glass. Wow.
In recent years, Doris, we've really seen the Players Association stepping up and address player needs and, at the same time, global social issues.
Kevin, it's been absolutely inspiring to see the players use the tools they have at their advantage and their disposal. They want to create needed change, represent themselves, their communities, their organizations. Leadership at its absolute finest.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
I get a foul or something.
Here's Johnson. Over Williams. Up close with a jumper. The finish from Johnson.
This is unbelievable. He has over half the team's points right now.
Oklahoma City's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Williams passes to Williams. Shot clock at 6. A step back shot here. It's tipped. 1:36 left here in the fourth quarter. Hernan Gomez passes to Alvarado. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. And the layup's good off the glass.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Pelicans.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And you have to love the effort this team plays with night in and night out, win after win this year, and they have earned it. Tonight will make it 62 wins on the year for them.
Wow, they finished the season series undefeated. 4 games, 4 wins, really asserting their dominance.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Johnson.
And with the way he came out energized on the defensive end in particular, getting a hand on a lot of shots, that really got them rolling.
There I go.
The Thunder pull it in. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Jang the pass to Man. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Williams with a clean look. Cans the shot with nobody near him.
I tell you, he's making everything he looks at tonight. He should be their #1 option on every possession.
And then Johnson with the dunk.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Poke loose. He swipes the ball away again.
And the thief strikes again. He's piled up so many steals this season.
And the effort has been there all year long. And now he is tied for second on the list for most steals.
And it was Don Busey in 1977 who had previously laid claim to the second most steals in a season. But he has been joined here in what has been an outstanding campaign.
So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have